Hello, in this vlog I'm going to show off a few of the recent features and changes in Payara Micro 171. I'll be covering how you can now send asadmin commands to micro instances from the DAS, how you can now package config changes when creating an Uber jar, as well as some quality of life changes we've added. First up, let's have a look at some of the quality of life changes I just mentioned. The first one you'll probably notice is that as I'm typing these, I'm doing them all in lowercase. Yep, you no longer need to do camel case. Just to expand on this a little, none of the scripts you have already written will actually break with this change. All we've done is make the options case insensitive. So if you really want to irk a consistency pedant like myself, you could specify the options like this. Having started an instance now, you should be able to see another quality of life change. Micro instances now print out some of the settings they've started with, useful if you've been using the autobind feature. Those paying close attention when I started the micro instance earlier will notice that it joined a cluster that I set up earlier. I bring this up because the DAS is only able to send asadmin commands to micro instances that are in the same Hazelcast cluster as it. To that effect, you can only send commands to the instances from the domain Hazelcast page, which you can find at domain, Hazelcast, cluster members. This page gives you three tables to look at. The first view is of all the instances in the DAS's Hazelcast cluster. The second is just for the Payara server instances, and the third is just for the micro instances. As an aside, you'll notice that a couple of the micro instances have funny names. These have been auto-generated by the instances to help differentiate themselves from each other. Anyway, select the instances that you'd like to send the command to, fill out the command and its parameters into this field. In this case I'm going to deploy an application to a context root of Wibbles, and hit the send button. Our command should run against each of the instances, and it's apparently worked. So that's that. Now I'm going to demonstrate the new UberJar packaging. For those familiar with the output UberJar option, nothing much has actually changed from a command line perspective. There's no new options to specify. This means that the non-default port number will have been written to the domain.xml in that root dir, and so when we package it up in an UberJar like this, the change will also be reflected in our UberJar. Almost as if I planned it. Right, that's enough for one vlog. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to get in contact with us or leave a comment. Thanks!